Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the Mercedes-Benz CLS shooting brake finished in Iridium silver. The CLS is an awesome choice for families who are after that little bit more pizzazz style and real cool aesthetic visuals when it comes to styling in terms of their new family car. The CLS was a real game changer, along with the CLA, for giving it the coupe body shape, the sloping end, which has become rather iconic. For me, these really did coin the name shooting brake, and these are the ones that really set the benchmark. But why is this car, more than any, more impressive? Well, you can see, starting off down here, you've got your multi-beam LED headlights, and you've also got LED daytime runners. You've got your front parking sensors, you've got your chrome front strip just down on the bumper, which is also part of the AMG styling pack. You've got your gloss black mesh just underneath there in plastic, and you can see you've got your sweeping pendant grille with a chrome tri-star and satin silver finishing on the styling. Moving around, you can see you've got your nice big alloy wheels down here. They are of course the multi-spokes 19s, finished with the AMG logo and the red caliper just behind. Against that, you've also got the extended side skirts with a little additional bit of flair and character, and that really does sit at home nicely with the rest of the gorgeous sweeping and swooping roofline and real nice sports performance coupe on there as well. You can also see you've got body coloured door mirrors with built-in indicators, and you've got the chrome windows surround just to ensure that executive touch and real refinement as part of the Mercedes-Benz brand. You can see it seems like you've got glass for days on the tinted privacy glass, and you've also got the gloss black B and C pillars. And up top you have of course got the electric sunroof as well just there. Now moving around, it is a big old bus, but that's because it's plenty of fun all the way around. You've got the rear lip spoiler with your built-in brake light, and down the back you can see you've got that gorgeous curvature that gives it its signature stance. Chrome badging, chrome trim, and of course you've got the tow bar down here, big dual exit exhaust, and of course the black diffuser with the chrome styling as well. Rear parking sensors, and when you lift the boot up you can see you've got a reverse camera, and you're also treated by acres and acres of space in the boot. You can see there's so much room in there, easily able to fit in push chairs, maybe 2 or 3, buggies, golf clubs, any Christmas presents you might have, probably the kitchen sink, dogs, pets. You can pretty much get anything and everything in there. Great storage for a great family car. Now underneath you have got further storage if you wish, of course with your first aid kit, toolkit and AdBlue tank as well. That of course is on a motor as such, so it doesn't keep flicking up or down, and you've got the storage on the net either side. Shut the boot, click the button, and you can see, hey presto, it does its thing. You've also got the nice sweeping rear lights which go from rear quarter all the way around to the side, and you can see you've got the vents on the side as well, just at the lower half. But overall it's a really good looking car. Shooting brakes are more renowned for their styling rather than they are their name, but it's just a great looking car from every single angle. For me, with the black alloys against the chrome and the tinted privacy glass and that Iridium silver, there's not many better looking estates, Avants, Taurus, shooting brakes, whatever you want to call it. There's a long family car there. But all the aesthetics aren't the only thing that make this great. Let me show you what the interior has to offer you as well. Internally, the CLS also possesses an ungodly spec. It looks fantastic, and it really is the personification of elegance, refinement and just the utmost luxury. Much better than the normal C-Class. You can see here you've got the passion leather, which of course is also with the contrast Silverstone grey stitching, and you've got the real nice almost quilted design, pleated design in the seats. They have got the electrical adjustment with the memory settings, and they are of course heated with the electronic lumbar support as well. Down here you have got the Mercedes-Benz door inlay, you've got AMG floor mats, and then moving up you can see you've got that high oak just in there with a high gloss on the walnut burr just there, the lime oak. You can see you've got your electric seats, you've got electric folding and adjustable mirrors, and electric windows as well. Moving into the rear seats, the main thing about the CLS is of course its style statement, but also its practicality in room. You have of course got your tri-seating, you've got the fold down armrest, Isofix, great condition seats, and plenty of legroom and storage for rear occupants. Now moving inside, because quite frankly I am a redhead and I am getting burnt out there, you can see as elegant as what the exterior is as well. I am just going to shut that pan roof just for the minute, or the sunroof rather than pan roof, just so there's no glare and you don't miss anything what I'm telling you on the inside. So now what you can see here, you have of course got the white faces on the clocks, which is a bit of a heritage and a bit of a kickback to the old school, which a lot of people from yesteryear don't even remember. So white clocks always signified that the car was a real proper sports car, and it's something quite frankly that I'm all for and I'm all about. I love my performance cars and sports cars, and this is no different. In there you've also got your fuel gauge, you've got your temperature gauge and your lighting settings all on the left, and on the right you have of course got your revometer, you've got your engine light, airbag light, seatbelt light and TPMS. But in the middle you've got the digital display, so in order to turn the car on, you can see just under there you've got your push button start. Press it once, that of course turns on the dash just like this, and to do it again click the button and you can see it turns on. No issues, no delays, no warning lights, no lag or nothing at all like that. The seatbelt light is illuminated because at the minute I'm not wearing my belt, but that is because I'm not going anywhere. Now in terms of the digital display, you can control that with this button on the steering wheel just here. So if we take a look, you can see I can scroll on here. This is option 1, the trip computer. Digital speedo, I've got my mileage here, you can see it's covered just under 69,500. I've also got my distance and my consumption, my eco display which measures how well and how green you're driving, and we've also got the trip computers here in terms of mileage and of course miles per gallon and average speed. If I click across, you can see I can get onto navigation. Now what that means, it doesn't bring up a virtual cockpit, but what that'll do, that'll give you any indication on there of any, almost the direction of travel you're on, and any indication or any instructions that you need to follow on your current journey. We've also got the audio, which is of course DAB radio, and you can also do your Bluetooth media streaming through there as well. Bluetooth telephone, and of course you've got the assistant, so if you click on the graphic, brings up the virtual roadway, of which will inform you of any information again or any obstructions on your current journey. Now moving down, you've got attention assist, which in easy speak measures how long you've been driving, and it'll tell you when you need to take a break or stop off to get a Greggs and a Costa. You've got ESP, which is traction control or electronic stability. Now on that, if you do remove that or put it on less limited stability as such, that means you'll have a lot more fun from the rear end, but do be careful when changing that setting. Collision prevention assist, which I think is pretty obvious, and attention assist as we've discussed. If you click on service, you can get your tyre pressures and reset your TPMS, and you can also see the next service that's due is an A service, and it's not due for 290 days. If you go on to settings, you can change your instrument cluster, which is of course the distance. You can change your speedo. You can also click on light, which of course is your brightness. You've also got your DRLs, intelligent lighting system, ambient lighting, and you can change your ambient lighting colour. Now there is only 3 on there, and we prefer the solar because we think it looks quite good. Dip beam headlights, surround lighting, light delay, and that rounds up all of the lighting features. Click on vehicle, you can change auto door locks, acoustic lock, and of course the first option, which is your winter tyres, the limit on the speed. Easy for me to say. Click on convenience, you can change easy entry, belt adjustment, auto folding mirrors as well. The options on this are fully stacked, and it's one that will really keep you busy for plenty of time getting it ready. But surely the part of owning a new car, that is the best bit for me. You've also on here of course got the one stalk, which means you've got your wipers and your high beam lights and indicators on the one stalk, and that's because on the other you've got your gearbox. Really simple to use. Foot on the brake, and you can see just here you've got your digital display of what gear you're in. Scroll it down with your foot on the brake, you can see you're getting to drive, which is D1. All the way up is reverse, you know you're in that because you have a lovely Kia Stinger behind you in your reverse camera. And to put it in park, click that in and you can see you're back in park now. And I suppose that moves us down onto the steering wheel itself. Behind you've got the flappy paddles just on there, or the paddle shift. Basically the minus turns down the gears and the plus goes up. For me, best way of driving, both hands on the wheel, you're driving at speed, down, down, and obviously up on the other one. Making sufficient progress really does give you that track and performance feel and take you to a different vibe when driving a car. You've also here of course got your instrument cluster display, and on this side Linguatronic, volume control and Bluetooth telephone. Steering wheel itself is flat bottomed, finished in the half perforated grip area with a nappa leather all the way around. And then we move on to the big media system here. Now you've got two ways of using this. You can use these buttons just here, or you can use the iDrive. I'm a fan of the iDrive because I think it's simpler, and we'll head in now. So you can see you've got your sat nav on here first, real nice big display. Doesn't fill the entire screen, but there's just enough there really that makes it super simple and really easy to follow. If you click on radio, I'll turn it down first. You can of course click on band or preset, and you can see you've got FM, AM and DAB, but we all know you'll only really need DAB. If you click on the media, you can of course scroll down. If you click on media again, you can see you've got Bluetooth, two media interfaces, a memory card and a CD player as well, just for old school. Moving across, you've got Bluetooth telephone, which is super easy to connect, and you can click on vehicle settings now, and you can change such things on here as the consumption, the time, and of course the owner's manual on there as well. Moving down off that, you've got system settings, and you can really customize all these menu, including Wi-Fi, to really set the car up to your own settings. It's really individual and bespoke to you. But for me, we put the nav back on because it just looks wicked. Now across there, you've got that gorgeous lime oak bird just on there, finished in high gloss lacquer. Real elegant, sophisticated. It's not ghastly like the old wood used to be in the Jags. It really does finish this off really nicely and gives it that real comfortable luxury car vibe. You've got the chrome finishing on the air vents with the Mercedes-Benz clock, and you've got the old school touchpad here for your menu. You've also got heated seats for the driver and passenger, and here you've also got your folding headrests and the rear seats, and you've also got your eco mode, audible parking sensors, and of course hazard lighting as well. In here you've got dual zone aircon. You can see the temperature isn't displayed digitally, but it is on analog on the dial here. Turn it to where the red light is, and that's your temperature, meaning I can turn it right up for the driver, right down for the passenger, and I can also do auto aircon if I really need to. Now what else I can do of course is max front screen heating, max rear screen heating, turn aircon on or off, or just the manual heating, and I can swap it if I want to sync the temperature to the same as the drivers using the zone button just there. I've also got the fan and the air severity and where the air is portrayed into the cabin using that button there. Here I've also got that gorgeous lime oak in the high gloss lacquer. If I move that back, you can see you've got a 12-volt charger and storage. To shut it, all you need to do is pull it forward, and then you've also got your dual cup holder just here in the flip up box just there. Now on this I have got the drive select mode, not dynamic select as you're used to seeing an individual configuration mode, but there are three modes: sport, eco and manual. So you can see now that E means eco, S means sport, which gives you uprated throttle response, higher rev ratio and an all-round better performance, and the M, which of course means manual mode, which is the flappy paddle. For us, we'll stick it in eco because we're not going anywhere. And under that you've got the gorgeous leather just on here, finished with the grey stitching. Flip this button up and you can see there's two keys in there, and you've also got your media interfaces just there. But in terms of this, the only real thing left now to show you is of course the panoramic roof and sunblind, or the electric sunroof, not pan roof, coin a phrase. To open it, you simply click that button once and you can see it slides open, allowing today the glorious British sunshine and plenty of natural air. If you want to shut it, press it once, that will shut the sunroof, and of course you can then, if you want, get the sunblind manually, pull it across, job done. Daylight out, nice and quiet in the back, nice and dark, so the kids that love the roof being open also get to sleep with it closed. And that, guys, really is pretty much everything I can show you on this awesome CLS, but it's not the only thing I can tell you. Quite the opposite. The last thing I can tell you about this is that of course it's been treated to the 128 point Emerald check prior to retailing. That just means that this car, along with every other one we take into stock, has been given the most meticulous and thorough of preparations by our cosmetic team and our mechanical team, meaning visually and mechanically it's in top standard for you to come down and see and meet the team at HQ. We're able to offer finance and part exchange, and we do an oil and filter service on every car that comes in to save any confusion or cross-contamination on products used. So if you do have any questions about the CLS, the video, or how Emerald work, do give us a call. But the only answer to the question we want to know is, when do you want to get booked in? Thank you very much for watching, taking the time to see the video. We'll see you at HQ very soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the 11.
But it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
And I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Perfect. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.